Hi everybody, I'm Laura. Welcome to Sewing Up Style. Today is the reveal of my first sewing date night for myself. So it kind of builds off of the Up All Night, and as I'm sure you saw in the thumbnail, it says Up All Night because I'm probably going to be up all night. But um, I have really enjoyed these Friday nights, just taking the time to just focus on sewing and snacking and spending time with you guys and creating. And so I decided that I would just continue with that and that this is going to be my sewing date night with myself. There's going to be snacks involved, and I will show you later what I got. And tonight's video, today, Friday, is going to be how many t-shirts can I get done? I have 3 different t-shirts and then a bonus pair of shorts. And so let me show you what I'm going to be working on and seeing how much I can get done. I will probably not be staying up all night. I know I always say that, but I am super tired. I've had like 3 to 4 hours of sleep the last 2 nights. So I'm going into this already kind of exhausted, but I really wanted to sew. So, okay, the first thing that I cut out is New Look 6458. I made this dress and it's gorgeous. And so I'm going to make this tank top out of the fabric that I just made that black dress. Hold on a minute. Let me get the fabric out here so you can see this fabric. So that's going to be the tank top. That's 4 pieces. And then this fabric and this fabric are going to make New Look 6735 View B right here. And that is actually this shirt that I'm wearing, one of the reasons I wore it, without the lace panel. And the sleeves are going to be this short still. I'm going to make, I cut them off here so I could have a short sleeve shirt. But I made this a while back, and I decided I wanted more because it's really, really cute. So that is what that is going to be made out of. The front is going to be this fabric, and then the black is going to be the sleeves and the back. I didn't have enough black to do it all, and I didn't want to do all of it in the stripes. It just seemed like that would be kind of, I just didn't think well, I didn't think I'd feel comfortable wearing it, but I also didn't think it would look very good. So, so I have a two-tone, and I'm excited about that. This t-shirt, I've made several different iterations, some for my son, some for me. I love it. It's super easy. It's 3 pieces. It's the front and the back and then the neckband. And so I cut out this fabric. I think it'll be cute. I actually was going to use this with a different shirt, but I haven't made it before, and the fabric I was going to make this one out of, I didn't have enough. It wasn't wide enough, and so I just swapped them. And then the last thing is the bonus shorts out of this fabric. So this, if you've been around for about a month, you know that I wanted to make shorts out of this fabric before. It was on my list of things that I needed to get done, and I decided to go ahead and throw them into the mix today because I am finishing projects. I finished the hats. I finished something else this week. I can't remember. But I'm going to make the shorts. I'm just going to make these pants, and I'm just going to cut them off and then hem them at the bottom. So I still obviously need to cut these out. So that's going to be the first thing I do. The other reason why I wanted to do the shorts now instead of waiting until after I got all the t-shirts done is because my serger currently has white thread in it, and that's perfect for this fabric, and it's perfect for this fabric. And so I'm going to do those 2 first, and then I'm going to have to change out my serger thread. What time is it? It was a little, I think it's 6 o'clock. So in about an hour or so, I'm going to go take my dog Revan for a walk. And after I do that, I'm going to, I'll eat some snacks. So I will show you what snacks I got and how I make them, put them together. I mean, I'm not making them tonight, but, and you guys can join me for a snack if you want. So get prepared, think about it. What would you like to eat for a snack? And then I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, bye. Okay, I decided that I was going to make a 16. It's a little looser in the hips, but I think it's safer to have a little bit more room in the waist. I think the waist will end up being about a 33, and the hips will be like a 42, 40, 41, something like that. So I did not notice when I was cutting this out, because it was on the bottom, that the edge of the fabric is obviously on my pants. I'm hoping that the seam will just hide it, because I'm going to do 1/2 inch seams, so that looks about 1/2 inch. And then it doesn't matter entirely, because I am going to wear these for pajamas. Nobody else besides me should see them. Okay, it's a quarter after-ish of after 7, and this is a good stopping point. I'm going to go take Revan for a walk. Might have some snacks. I haven't decided yet. I'm back. It is 9:06, 9:10, and I am getting ready to serge some pants. Okay, I have decisions that I have to make. So I have got this shirt, everything done except for hemming the sleeves and hemming the bottom. So there's that. Then I got these pants done, except for putting on the waistband casing, and then putting in the elastic, and then hemming the bottoms. And then I haven't even started on the other items, the other 2 shirts, the tank top and then the t-shirt. So I need to decide. It is a little after 12, and I've got to decide, do I want to try to change the serger thread and sew the black things up, or do I want to just sew the black things up? Because I don't have to, technically, because it's knit, it's not going to fray that badly. And so I could just sew it. I am thinking I'm going to just go ahead and finish up the two blue um, things that I'm working on, and then I will switch threads and I will just sew up the black things. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to be sad that I did that, and I really don't think I will, because what I really want is to have some finished garments that I don't have to worry about anymore. And since that they're not going to fray, I think it's okay. So what I'm going to do now, though, is go get snacks. Okay, so snacks. Here we go. This is what it looks like when it's all done. It looks like a big mess, but it tastes really, really good. So I won't eat all of it with you, but because we got to get started again. But you just kind of, oops, kind of dip it in there, get some caramel and stuff. Yummy. If you were wondering who the other coffee was for, it was an oat milk latte. That was Blake. He asked me to make him one as well. So that's my youngest son, if you've never watched a video from me before. So while I eat a few things, what have you guys been up to? What have you been working on? Have you had time to sew this week, or have you been busy doing other things? Like, life gets in the way of sewing, which is one of the reasons why I chose to start making this a date night for myself on Friday nights. Well, I'm going to finish this up real quick. Seriously, it's not going to take me long because it's so good. and then I will be back to sewing. Let's see, it's about 12. Oh, it's almost 1 now. I think it was like 12:33 when I came down here. So I'll probably start sewing at about 1. We'll see how far I get. All right, bye. Okay, it is 3:30. I have finished the pants. I have finished the t-shirt. I, believe it or not, don't feel very tired. It must be all the caffeine I've been drinking. So I'm going to go ahead and try to make at least the tank top, because that's just a few seams and it's small, shouldn't be so long to hem. It's amazing how long it takes to hem things. I wanted to make sure it was on. I do that frequently. I don't turn it on and then I film a segment and then I'm like, there's no sound. So, okay, so that's my plan. I'm going to go ahead and try to do the tank top. And then if I'm feeling up to it, I will do the last shirt. Otherwise, I will probably just do the last shirt tomorrow afternoon when I get done with, I don't know, everything else that I'm doing in the morning, I guess. You guys have a good night, and I will see you in the morning for the reveal. Okay, it's Saturday. It's about 1 o'clock, a little after 1 o'clock. I actually finished this top at like 6 o'clock. Still wasn't tired, but I made myself go sleep. So I slept till 10. But anyway, so I did not get the 4th shirt done, so I'm going to do that this afternoon after I do some things around the house, because I definitely want that shirt made. And so I will probably post all 4 garments on Instagram when I get that 4th one done. So if you want to see what that looks like and you follow me on Instagram, be prepared, it will be there. If you want to follow me on Instagram, my link or whatever is in my about you page or whatever it's called over here on YouTube. I think that this was successful. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Um, all of the patterns were easy. Obviously, I got 3 made without cutting them out. Well, one of them I even cut out. So within 6, 7, 8 hours. So definitely doable. The one thing I'm concerned about this shirt is that the neckline seems weird. And I don't know if that's because I stretched it out, and when I wash it and dry it, it will hopefully just go back into, but there it looks okay. Sometimes I think my shoulders are off balance or something. Um, this shirt is perfect. And I have to say, look at this pattern matching. I did so good. I have to show you because, those are things to get excited about. Ta-da! It's a little tad off, but you wouldn't notice it unless I pointed it out. So that was a win. I love this pattern. This is the Norris Donta Ford Nomi 2048. I've made several of these now, and they're so simple. The only thing is that you waste some fabric because it's all one piece. The sleeve is a part of the shirt, and so when you're cutting it out, you have big gaps, so that's not so good. But as far as the shirt is concerned, I did, with the neckband, I cut off about 1.5 inches. So take that into consideration if you do make it. This one, same thing. I cut off about 1.5 inches and it made it perfect. Okay, and then last but not least, the pants. I had enough fabric. I made them longer. They're kind of capri pants rather than shorts. I just wanted to use up the fabric, and super easy, super simple. I feel like they fit nicely. Thanks for coming with me on this fun journey. I hope you got some snacks and let me know if you did, if you were eating anything while you were watching this video. Tell me what it was in the comments. Might give me some ideas for future videos. And let's see, Sunday is my live stream. Tomorrow is my live stream, and that's at 11 Central, 12 Eastern Standard Time. I guess that's all. I had a great time. Thank you for letting me, continuing to watch so that I continue to put out videos. I think this is going to be a lot of fun for the next near future. And thanks to all the new subscribers that I've gotten over the last week. And I don't know, I just appreciate you all, and I hope you have a good rest of your week. Bye.